Hello and welcome. And this video is in response to one of the questions asked by one of the doctor working in the UK, and who asked me a question: why did I choose to move from UK to Australia? Was it the personal reasons or professional ones? But before I go and answer this question, I'd like to firstly justify my initial move from Pakistan to the UK. And I think at that point, yes, it was a combination of both personal and professional reasons. Personally, I had a young family and I wanted to provide for that family whilst actually supporting my parents and also doing my professional postgraduate training. In Pakistan at that point, there were minimal opportunities to be able to do that in a very good way. Also, some of my friends choose to do USMLE or go to Middle East or any other country, and they were justified in their own circumstances, in their own reasons to pursue that part of their medical training. For my circumstances, PLAB in UK seemed to be more sensible route, and that was the best decision in principle for me at that time. When I moved in the UK, I was able to do my postgraduate training, do my exams, and was able to provide for my family not only in the UK with me but also back home in Pakistan. There came a time in my life when I saw that my postgraduate career is not really moving that smoothly in the UK. After working there for about 3 years and passing MRCS exam and having had full registration with GMC, I was unable to get onto the advanced training position of emergency medicine. And that was really quite disheartening and disappointing. I remember at that point, Peter Beattie was the Premier of Queensland State in Australia, and he was doing a roadshow trying to get to a medical recruitment drive and get doctors from the UK to go and move over to Queensland. His arguments was they've got a similar health system in Australia, the system which pays better and is far less busy compared to the UK. And they've obviously got the best weather in the world. I was sold on that idea. I did some research, talked to a few friends and decided to move over to Australia. That was the medical migration then. Doctors like me and even before me wanting to do a postgraduate medical degree, wanting to earn better, to provide for their immediate family, also family back home. Now I see a different type of medical migration. Now I do courses for international medical graduates, and 95% of the participants, at least here in Australia, are female doctors. These are the doctors from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Iran, Afghanistan, and so many other countries, including South America. They come to our courses and they are really struggling, often because of the fact they've got large career gaps. Eventually, they do end up finding a job sooner or later, but it takes a fair amount of hard work for them to restart their professional medical career after these long breaks. All those young female doctors who are going to migrate either because of marriage or because of their own personal preference to US, to UK, Australia, what do they need to do whilst they're still in their home country? First of all, after your primary medical qualification, please complete your house job or internship. Whilst you're doing your internship, start preparing for Part 1 exams, licensing exams like USMLE, PLAB and AMC. And as soon as you transition from your system into a new health system, you're able to either take that exam straight away or be able to pass that exam back in your own home country if there's an allowance for that. So you're actually saving that time and you're not going to have that 6 and 8 months of preparation career gap when you move into a new country. One of the things that I've recently observed that most of the doctors who get a job in Australia after Part 1 are the ones who've got career gaps of 12 or 16 months, but not more than that. This is a new medical migration. In coming years, we'll see more female doctors entering into the migrant medical workforce. If you go to medical universities in Pakistan, India, or even Bangladesh, the predominant number of medical students are females. And they will obviously get wedded, they'll start new families and new lives overseas in Australia, US, or UK. And they will take up those jobs. But in order to minimize that period of frustration and trying to look for jobs, they need to improve themselves. Try be engaged in work back in your own country for as long as you can so your career gap is minimized. Improve yourself if you anticipate that you're going to have a family. That improvement should come in a way of work, courses, academics, anything that you can reflect that you are still building yourself up as a person and professionally as well. The other thing I want to say is to the spouses of these young female doctors. You need to support them not only personally but professionally. This is very important not only for their own mental well-being and their positive development, but also to improve the quality of your own family life. Your family will be much more happy, the standard of living would be much better, and you will be actively playing a very productive role in this new form of medical migration, bringing these doctors from India, Pakistan and Bangladesh and letting them be a productive part of the society here. Look after yourself. I hope you're able to take this message positively. Thank you. Bye.